All right, we're all cleaned up, ready to step off for day 2. As you can see, Miley is in a rain jacket, and I am not. Yeah, when I was packing all my stuff, I have a rain suit that has pants and a jacket, and I was like, I don't need the pants. And for some reason, in my haste, I kept the pants in my pocket and tossed the jacket on the couch. So I do not have a rain jacket right now. I've got a rain cover for my pack, and so does Miley. It's not raining right now, it's just real foggy. Poured on us all night last night, but we stayed dry. But I know up Georgia a little ways there's a post office, so if I can ever get signal, I'm gonna see if I can get Charlie to mail me my rain jacket. So we're gonna hike up to Springer right now, and hopefully we can figure out some logistics once I get service. This is where me and Miley are refilling our water this morning. It's a really good source. And the problem, we had to come a quarter of a mile down a mountain to get to it, so I'm gonna have to go a quarter of a mile back up. So that'll be fun, but at least we got a good water source and I don't have to worry about running out of water for a while. Well, we finally made it up to Springer Mountain, but it's too foggy for a view. Over here, Miley's signing the logbook that we made it. So we're 8.8 miles in at this point, up at the summit. It's awesome to be up here.
What do I write, Dad?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
That doesn't help.
Whatever you want. Yeah, the clouds cleared just enough for us to get a view of the valley down there.
Yep.
All right, you can call Mom back now. Again, here's the view from Springer Mountain. It's a cloudy day, but the clouds have subsided and the fog has subsided just in perfect timing for us to get a good shot. Here is the famous sign here of I think Earl Schaefer, the guy that first did the entire AT from Georgia to Maine. And then here is the sign just showing this is the southern terminus. So this is the entire thing here. We're just trying to do this a little quicker. So, all right, bug. Let me get one more picture of you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, first steps on the Appalachian Trail. Here we come. All right, so if anybody back home is wondering how we're filtering our water, we're using this system called Sawyer Squeeze, which is pretty common and popular out here. But basically, you get these little squeeze bags that you fill up with water. We got a pretty good. This is the best stream we've seen in the entire trail,
Yeah.
10 miles. So you fill these up, and then I'll pull your filter here. lot of people don't even use these bags. They just kind of put the filter on the end of their water bottle. But
Yeah, I've seen some
I kinda
people
like-
that use them.
yeah, I kind of like just having this here so that when I can just drink directly out of the water bottle without the filter. These bags are, I think, I don't know, 32 ounces each, something like that. Yeah. So I'll just do one for now and show you. Once you get it mostly filled up, let's see. Come over.
Oh, goodness.
That sucked.
Well, did you feel good now?
I'm gonna dodge you. I'm gonna stop yourself.
It's okay.
Alright, then here, show this filter. This is what the filter itself looks like. It's got kind of a squeeze bottle end. This screws on to either a water bottle or obviously this bag that it came with. And then you simply take it and squeeze. That's why it's the Sawyer squeeze. And all this unfiltered water is going through the filter into the water bottle, and
it comes out cold too.
yep, and we can now drink that. So got 2 water bottles filled. We gotta do one more, right?
Yep.
All right, you can go ahead and stop. There's a pretty good size black snake. Miley walked right past it, and he didn't even care, but I walked past him, he jumped up in the bushes, but I don't know if you can see him. He's probably, I don't know, 3 foot long. Hey, little fellow. First snake we've seen on the trail. I saw one coming up Nemicalola Falls, but this is the first one on the AT. Alright, we're at Stover Creek Shelter. We're just stopping here for lunch, but it's a pretty nice one. Got a picnic table. It's actually 2 stories. A little loft up there. Got a big cooking pit. So this can fit a lot of people. So good choice to stop and eat some lunch. We're about 3 miles in on the AT. About 5 miles to go for our destination tonight. Alright, we just made it to the top of that really long climb today after coming downhill for about 4 miles. So we're at what, almost 9 miles for the day. Got about another mile to Hawk Mountain Shelter. That's where we're gonna crash tonight. But it's been a long day so far. Alright, day 2 recap. Coming at you at nighttime because it's been a long day. So we started the day, so last night Ford ran on us. That was cool. We stayed dry though. It was really hard storms last night, but everything was fine. And then like I said earlier, I woke up this morning and realized I didn't even have my rain jacket with me. So, but fortunately, it didn't rain today. Looks like it's gonna rain again tonight, though. So that's fine as long as it didn't rain on us on the trail. I'm good with that. So anyway, we started our hike today. Had to get some water first thing, and that was 0.2 miles from our campsite. So started off with almost a half-mile hike just to get warmed up, and then hiked up out of the approach trail, which the final thing I think was right at 1.5 miles to get from where we were to the top of Springer Mountain, which is where the top of the Appalachian Trail starts. So today we ended up, so when I first kind of planned this trip, we're looking at 7.5 miles per day, and so today what we wanted to do was get to that first shelter so that we can get back on track of the 7.5 miles a day. So we actually ended up doing exactly 10 miles today, including the 0.4 to get our water this morning. So Miley hung in there. It was a long day. It really wasn't too tough, but it was just a long day. So we're just worn out. We've already eaten dinner, gotten to the shelter a little late, so it's nighttime already. But just like I did yesterday, I'll show you this guidebook real quick and show you kind of what we did. Alright, hopefully y'all can see this. So today we started up here, which is the top of Springer Mountain, and we came down a 4-mile hike, and then we ended up going up about 2 miles, and then we hiked over to Hawk Mountain Shelters where we're staying tonight. So 8.1 miles from the top of Springer, plus our 1.5 miles we did just to get up to Springer. That's how we kind of ended up at 10 miles. So but anyway, that's kind of where we're at tonight. And next day we're going to Gooch Mountain Shelter, which is right here. So that'll be like another 7.5 miles, but it really doesn't look too bad. You got a little bit of a hill here, a little bit here, but everything else looks pretty easy. So it should be a pretty easy hike tomorrow. So looking forward to it. So anyway, I haven't been able to upload these things because the service has been really bad. So I may have to wait until I'm completely done, but I'm at least making them. So I guess until tomorrow.